All right, friends, we are back. I know what you're probably thinking, man, really? We're doing a video from the bedroom, from the bed? Well, as the day has progressed, the last thing that we need is for the spirits of the house to get any more upset than they apparently already are. So I do have the microphone here with me, as you can probably see and hopefully hear. But I'm going to break down the day and give you the most exclusive national sports card content that's out there. Normally, I might be standing up, kind of face forward, yelling into the camera and, being all excitable. But you know what? I think just given the environment here and the strangeness of this overhead light and just the house in general, the last thing we need to do is get the house riled up. So I'm going to go through what I saw today, and it's stuff that you won't see anywhere else. So don't even bother watching any other channels on this subject. First off, let's get some clips going. Frank, thanks. All right, so walking in and then walking into the entrance of this thing, this beast. Walking into the east entrance. Parking is no joke out here, man. And I almost fell.
I think it's downstairs.
On a Wednesday afternoon.
All right. Do we need to?
One thing I definitely noticed is huge variety of vintage, which is no surprise, kind of a hallmark national thing, as you are going to see a ton of vintage. I think I've got a picture of one booth that had 6 or 7, maybe more Pete Maravich rookies, the tall boys, beautiful cards. But man, vintage baseball as far as the eye can see. But they had good variety though as a whole. I saw non-sports, I saw, boxing cards, I saw all sorts of different things. And I saw a lot of modern cards too. So definitely not just a vintage show, all sorts of different options out there. One thing I thought was cool that a booth had set up was 86 Fleer complete sets, and the price just differed. The price range differed just based on the graded Jordan card. Something you don't see every day. 86, 87 Fleer complete set for the Jordan 8, 7, 8, 6, 6. So based on kind of that Jordan rookie grade, you've got different price points. Very cool. So if it was an 8, it was priced one way. If it was a 6, it was priced another way. On that same note, I'm sure many of you probably saw recently, there was 6 PSA 10s Fleer Jordan 10s that were recently signed by Michael Jordan himself. PSA witnessed, some of them had inscriptions, and then they were recapsulated 10 10s. So, we're talking tremendous cards. They were on display today at the PSA booth. Okay, so PSA has the actual signed, the 6 Jordan 10 10s. So these are regular ones with no inscription. But as we come over here, we have 6-time NBA champ. Or no, this one was 6-time NBA champ.
Alrighty, I'll come back.
This one was it 5-time NBA MVP?
I like the idea. So when it goes into both, then if I want to sell it, or
pretty wild stuff. Really cool booth, the Steve Grad collection. I'm at the Steve Grad collection booth. Steve Grad from Pawn Stars. This one actually caught my eye right here. The Simpsons, Matt Groening. You got all the major characters here, but there's all sorts of cool pop culture stuff that he's got for sale. The Grad collection. Great booth. All sorts of, Harrison Ford autos and different, Star Wars autos. And I saw Simpsons stuff and just really, really cool pop culture booth here at the National with the Steve Grad collection, which I'd not ever really heard of before. Lots of Griffey autographs, lots of Ken Griffey Jr. autographs, meaning like the in-person autos. Yes, of course, you got the pack pulled stuff, but a lot of the in-person autos as well. Some of them just look great. He's got an amazing signature, so I can see why collectors really do enjoy Ken Griffey autograph cards, Ken Griffey Jr. But I saw a whole case that was just full of them in different inks and everything. It was pretty neat. One thing is, I went down the Breakers Pavilion. looks like and sounds like Caesar's Palace, like you're in a casino.
This looks like Caesar's Palace.
It's absolutely wild just to watch all the excitement, whatnot. Had a massive kind of setup there and all these different screens with all these different folks breaking cards, and it was absolutely bananas. So breaking has not slowed down here at the National, not even one little bit. Massive food court here too. It's definitely shaped differently than Chicago. Massive rectangle.
Food court is massive.
As far as kind of AC and everything, it felt fine. Granted, today's Wednesday. It's not Saturday when it's probably going to be a lot more busy. Friday or Saturday was a little bit of internet issues, but again, I didn't get on the Wi-Fi there. They do have a free Wi-Fi. I got in about halfway into being there, and it did make it a lot easier. Wasn't perfect. I wasn't able to communicate a lot with kind of our team that was there. We had some issues that we were running into from a communication standpoint, but all in all, it was good to just kind of get around, walk a lot of the floor. Of course, didn't walk all of the floor. Did get to meet with quite a few people. Met with the guys, the gals at Pristine Auction, today's video sponsor. We've got Pristine Auction set up right behind me. They just sold the Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd dual hoverboard that I have been trying to win. Make sure to check out Pristine Auction. Use Sports Card Dad promo code for $10 off your first auction win. Daily auctions, weekly auctions, 10-minute auctions. They've got live streaming that they're doing. It was fantastic hanging out with those guys. And so all in all, I would say this was successful first day. We still have a long way to go. Tomorrow morning, we're getting there very early. Today, it was just 4 to 8 p.m. So kind of short, just kind of going through and just checking it out, quick little checkout. But tomorrow is going to be a much, much longer day. So make sure you stay tuned in. And again, I want to bring this to you because I know that there's probably not going to be very many, if any people at all, that are here at the show that are actually doing content and making content for you all. So hopefully you enjoyed this. And again, please keep me in your thoughts as we try to navigate this house. We're hearing some creaks. We're hearing some different sounds. Now, granted, that could just be Hambone in the other room snoring, but either way, it's something that we need to watch out for. So thanks for keeping us in your thoughts. All right, guys, stay healthy, stay awesome, and I'll see you tomorrow.